I am very much hungry, give me something. She said, this is the problem. I have to give some eatable, some food stuff to Durvasa and you are again asking to eat. What can I serve you? I don't have. I have finished my batloi. He said, okay, you bring that batloi to me. Then she brought that batloi. Then she brought her batloi and Krishna from his nail just picked up one small piece of some sag, vegetable, and he ate and then he drank water and he felt as if he is too much satisfied and said, Triptos me, I am very much satisfied. And then he asked Bhima to go and call them, and he said that go with your gada, club. Go with your club. He went there with club. Meanwhile, as Krishna was satisfied, all those disciples of Durvasa, including Durvasa, felt as if their stomach was totally filled and they were not able to eat anything, single grain at all. They were very much filled up to the neck. Durvasa said, this must be Krishna's mercy on them, we should run away from there. Because they saw Bhima is coming with his club to call them, he said, if we will not go there, they must have prepared so much of the prasadam and he will then beat us. Then they were very much scared. Durvasa was already scared of Krishna's devotees. They ran away. Maharaj is saying, where they did go? They, by their mystic power, they flew. They flew to Swargalok, they flew to Mahajana Tapa Lok, so that they could not be seen at all. They were observing exile, Pandava were observing exile. At that time, Duryodhan sent a big army to kill them. And as the army approached them and was quite near to them, Indra saw it. And Indra was very much angry against Duryodhan. Indra sent his army from heavenly planet to defeat Duryodhan. That army killed Duryodhan's army and they arrested Duryodhan and took him to heavenly planet as a arrested person, Kadi. When prisoner, as a prisoner. When Yudhishthira Maharaj came to know, oh, Duryodhan has been arrested by Indra, he was very much upset. After all, he is my brother. I have to save him. Then he said to Bhima, please go and save him and bring him. He said, no, I won't go. He has sent his army to kill us and now you are saying that I should go there to save him? Then he said to Arjun, Arjun also replied the same, I won't go. Then he said, please, at least we are fighting among ourselves, but for outside people we are brothers. Then Arjun, because Yudhishthira Maharaj was his elder brother, so Arjun said, okay. Then Arjun, from the same place, he had such a fearful fighting by his bow and arrow, that he defeated all the demigods and he prepared stairs by his arrows. And from those stairs, Duryodhan came. And when Duryodhan came, Yudhishthira was there standing and welcomed him and he embraced him. Oh Suyodhan! He did not say Duryodhan. Du means bad person and Su means good person. You had to suffer a lot. I am very much sorry. And he embraced. Yudhishthira Maharaj was full of love and affection. And he did such a honorable thing and beneficial thing to Duryodhan. But it came as a fiercing fire in the heart of Duryodhan. Duryodhan's heart was full of ill feelings. He did not take it as a good thing. He had revenge feeling in his heart that look, I have been defeated by him. He is now welcoming me. So he had revengeful feelings in his heart, and that because of this revengeful feeling, this Mahabharata fight. The main desire will remain unfilled.
Pusat Binda Devi Ma.
Jaya Bunde, Jaya Bunde, Jaya Bunde.
गुरवे गौरचरणाय राधिकाय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः।
So we have come at this temple, Vrinda Devi temple in Kamivan. Shubhanan Prabhu is explaining that some people say that it is a sort of Vrindavan, or some people have this misapprehension also, misconception also that this is Vrindavan, but it has got some glimpse of Vrindavan, he was saying. This is in fact place of Yashoda Ma's parents, as Maharaji has already told. Most of the many childhood pastimes of Krishna being played over here, and it has been also seen that some of pastimes with Sakhi and Radharani has also been played here. The proof is, according to Srimad Bhagavatam, some pastimes have been narrated. There is a Luka-Luki Kund nearby. In that Kund, Krishna has pastime with Sakhi. Luka-Luki Kund means, not Luka-Luki, Luka-Luki Kund means seek and hide and seek. So, in that water they used to hide and try to seek. So this pastime have been played between Krishna and Braj Gopis. Also, Kameshwar, we have gone here. Lord Shiva is worshipper of Radharani and Krishna. He is protector of this place and gives any sort of benediction. We have nearby Charan Pahari, Fisal Pahari. There we'll go and we'll find that different pastimes have been performed by Krishna and their symbols and signs are present there. In Fisal Pahari there is a very slippery stone where Gop and Krishna used to have sliding down. This is a sort of playful thing. We call it Jhula. Not it is in fact a swing like this. Fisal Pahari. So now Maharaji will tell us more about it.
We have come to Vrinda Devi. There is Radha Govinda Devi, and you have seen the Jagat Darshan of Gaur Nityananda Prabhu and Jagannath Devi. When about 500 years before, Mohammed King Aurangzeb invaded Vrindavan and he wanted to smash the Govinda Dev in Vrindavan and Keshav Dev in Mathura. All the lyrics from Vrindavan were taken by the king of Jaipur because he was so much devotee. So all the lyrics from Vrindavan were coming, first stopping this place. Here Gopinath and Madan Mohan these are here. Govinda, Gopinath और मदन मोहन ये तीनों यहाँ पर हैं। इसके बाद में फिर यहाँ से जयपुर लिए गए, वहाँ से जथा स्थानों में और अलग अलग स्थानों में है। वृंदा देवी इस स्थान पर रह गए और ये यहाँ से नहीं गए। वृंदा देवी आप बतला देंगे। वृंदा देवी इस स्थान से नहीं गई, यहीं पर आ गई। कुछ दिनों के बाद में यहीं पर गोविंद जी, राधा गोविंद और महाप्रभु भी पीछे से स्थापित हुए। कुछ दिनों के बाद अभी हम लोग वृंदावन में सेवा कुंज में श्री रूप सनातन गौड़ीय मठ में वृंदा देवी की हम लोगों ने स्थापना की है। यहाँ पर हम लोग एक चीज छूट गया है, बोले नहीं। जब युधिष्ठिर महाराज अपने चारों भाइयों के साथ और द्रौपदी के साथ यहाँ पर थे, द्रौपदी ने कुंती जी के साथ में थे, उस समय में इनको बड़ी प्यास लगी। प्यास लगने पर उन्होंने भीम को भेजा, जी जाओ पानी देखाओ, जी कहाँ पानी है। भीम खोजते एक स्थल में पहुंचे जहाँ पर सुंदर सरोवर में पानी भरा था। जब पानी के लिए उतरे, त्यों ही एक यक्ष निकला और यक्ष ने कहा पीछे पानी पियो। पीछे पानी पीना, पहले हमारे प्रश्नों का उत्तर दो। भीम ने यक्ष की परवाह नहीं की, पानी पीने लगे और पानी पीते ही कुछ शुद्ध होकर के देख लगे। अर्जुन को भेजा, अर्जुन को भी यक्ष ने मना किया कि पहले हमारे प्रश्न का उत्तर दो तब बात करें। वो भी मूर्छित हो गए। नकुल और सहदेव ये भी लोग भी गए। तब जो ऋषि ने कहा हमारे भाई लोग कहाँ गए, तो घूमते घूमते वो भी उसी सरोवर पर पहुंचे और जब वो
Yudhishthira Maharaj, then Bhim, then Arjun, and then Nakul and Sahadev. First three were son of Kunti, and the last two were son of Madhuri. So their father was Pandu, but Pandu has two wives. The first three were the son of from first, that is Kunti, and the two were from the Madhuri. Once at this place nearby, 5 Pandavas with their mother Kunti, they came here and they felt thirst. They were too much thirsty, and then Mother Kunti asked them go and fetch water, drink water from somewhere. First Bhim was sent. Bhim found a very beautiful pond nearby, very clean and sweet water was there. He could not resist and he very quickly tried to drink water. The moment he started drinking water, there was a voice of a yaksh. He said, "Stop! Don't drink water. The moment you will drink, you will die. You have to give answers of my questions or you will die." He was very powerful and thirsty also. He did not care for that person. He said that no one can kill me, and he drank water. The moment he drank water, he became fainted, nearly died. He died. Then Yudhishthira sent Arjuna. When he did not come, why he had not come? Oh, Arjuna also went to the same pond and he saw that water. He was also very much thirsty. He did the same mistake and he also died. Similarly, Nakul and Sahadev went and they also nearly died. They fainted or they were nearly died. Then Yudhishthira himself went there. And he also found the very beautiful pond and he was going to drink water. At that time, Yaksh's voice came that don't drink, otherwise you will also die as your brothers. You have to otherwise answer my question. He stopped. Okay, you ask the question. So the whole narration Maharaj was saying there were 4 questions. They are given in one verse. I am going to repeat those questions. Question number 1 is, what is the Varta? What is the news? Varta kya hai? What is the news? Very subtle question. Second question was, what is the path? Second question was, what is the biggest wonder of this world? And third question was, what is the path? Path kya hai? And the fourth question was, how one can remain happy? So Yudhishthira Maharaj said, the news is this. Everyone is dying, taking birth and dying. How is taking birth and dying? Very, very vivid narration. Just as in a frying pan where there is oil which is boiling, you just put something and it fries. Similarly, every living entity takes birth and dies, and he is living a life as if he is being fried in that oil. This is the news of this world. So another question was that what is the wonder? He says the biggest wonder is that in this frying pan, everyone is after being fried dies, and we see every day we see so many people are dying, but everyone thinks that he will not die. This is the biggest wonder. And third is that what is the path? Path kya hai? He gave very simple answer. Path is on which our other Mahajans have gone. That is the real path. So in Bhagavatam there are 12 Mahajans being narrated, like Bali, Shukdev Goswami, Brahma, Narad, Vyas, Shambhu, Chatursan, Yam, etc. They be narrated there in Bhagavatam. But Maharaj is saying that the path on which they have gone is also difficult for the people of Kali Yuga. So more easy and very good path has been shown by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his disciplic succession by our Shat Goswami. They are Mahajans for Kali Yuga. Not they only, all those who are the followers of these Mahajans. That is Shat Goswami, Rup Raghunath, Sanatan Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Gopal Bhatt Goswami, and Jeev Goswami. This is the path. Fourth question was how one can remain happy. Now very important point. Maharaj was there figuring out. During those days, the real happy path was not so easily revealed to the people. What is the real happy path? He has explained following in the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and these Shat Goswamis. And if one does Harinam Sankirtan, Harinam, that is the best and easiest and happiest path for each and every living entity. But this mystery was not revealed during those times. At that time, what was the happy path? Yudhishthira Maharaj said that one who lives in his own house, he is not displaced away, he is not being migrated. Unmigrated person living in his own house and who is having no debt, he is happy. This was the answer. When these answers were given by Yudhishthira Maharaj, he was very happy. Yaksh was very happy. He said, okay, I have killed your 4 brothers. Now, I give a concession. You can ask for only 1 brother, I can make him alive. He said, he thought, then he said, okay, you make my brother Nukul alive. He was very much perplexed. Yes, because Bhim was most powerful brother and Arjun was most renowned in archery, and instead of Arjun and Bhim, he was asking that Nukul should get alive. Why? He said, look, I had 2 mothers, Kunti and Madhuri. We 3 are from Kunti. So from Kunti I am alive. I wanted that the next brother should be from Madhuri and he should be alive. When he said that what is the great thought of Yudhishthira, he was very much pleased. He said, I am really pleased by your answer, and he made all his 4 brothers alive. Maharaj also narrated very interesting point earlier, which I am going to say later on because this is thing which really touch our heart. Maharaj was saying that this place where we have come is the temple of Vrinda Devi. When Aurangzeb invaded Vrindavan about 500 years before, at that time all those important deities were taken away by the king of Rajasthan. He was very much great devotee to save them. Govind Dev deity, Madan Mohan deity, and Gopinath, Radha Damodar, Radha Bankim, these all deities were taken to Rajasthan. When they were being carried to Rajasthan, the first stage of those deities were this Kameva. So here Govind Dev was also installed for some time, not installed, that they took Vishram. That is why Radha Govind Dev temple is also here. And nearby I think Radha Madan Mohan temple, all the deities stayed here, so replica of those temples are also here. Well, Govind Dev, Madan Mohan, Gopinath, all were going to Rajasthan. Vrinda also followed them, because Vrinda cannot live without them. Vrinda came up to Kamevan, but when they were being taken more away from this Braj to Rajasthan, then Vrinda stopped. She said that I cannot leave Braj. I will not be able to go beyond Kamevan. But so she stayed here. That is why we are seeing a temple of Vrinda here. Then a few years before, Maharaj came here and he got a very beautiful temple constructed here in Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Math. As per instruction of his Guru and his other Vaishnavas, he requested Vrinda Devi that please you again come to your own abode, that is Vrindavan. And Vrinda Devi happily conceded on it, and Maharaj request, she came from here to Seva Kund at Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Math, and therefore we have our darshan of Vrinda Devi there. Gaur Premanande! Hare Krishna. Yes, Kirtan Mandi.
लुकी कुंड देखो ना। Excuse me. छाया में आपने हमको लास्ट ईयर में एक कथा सुनाई थी।
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hi Govinda, Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Jai Radha Ramana, Hari Govinda, Jai Jai Govinda, Jai Jai Gopal.
Nice to get those exhausted looks on everyone's faces.
Govinda, Jai Jai Govinda, Jai Jai.
Let's speak in English and then somebody translates it in English. So Danya Prabhu is telling about that.
अरे बोलो साहब बोलो पर भगवान कृष्ण ने हम लोग जहाँ उपस्थित हुए हैं यही है चरण पहाड़ी। चरण पहाड़ी यहाँ पर कृष्ण ने बंसी बजाई। बंसी बजाने से इसके अर्थ मूर्छना स्वर से बंसी ध्वनि को सुन करके कौन ऐसे ब्रजजन है जो कि स्थिर रहे सब।
Well, most sacred places today we have got an opportunity to visit. Not only sacred, at the same day they are quite difficult and rarest most, because otherwise it is very difficult in normal life to come and see these places. Right now we are at this place. Name of this place is Charan Pahari. Charan means foot and Pahari means hill. So hill or mountain, small mountain, Charan Pahari. Someone was saying that so high we have to go to see this place. It's which doctor has recommended us to come here? And the other said it is Krishna's footprints which has enthused us to come here. So who has instructed Krishna to come so high and do leelas and put his footprints over here so that we have to go so high? Somehow or other, I think for Krishna to come in such places was not a difficult thing. Of course, we come once in a year becomes a difficult for us, and he comes daily and does so many pastimes, performs so many pastimes. This shows that how the thing is Sachidananda Chinmaya Aprakat, that is transcendental. The problem is not there. The height is being enjoyed, but the difficulty in crossing the height does not come. This is called transcendental. So Shivanand Prabhu was saying, क्या हो रहा है? ज़्यादा तेज नहीं करो. So Shivanand Prabhu was saying that Krishna came here and played over his flute, and his flute has got very, very marvelous and mysterious characteristic. What did he play over that flute? He was speaking, he was telling, and it is really very interesting to us. We do chanting of mantra, that is called Krishna mantra, Gopal mantra and Kam Gayatri. Both of them start with the word queen. He said that he enchanted this queen and both Gopal mantra and Kam Gayatri in his flute. That is the mantra which we chant, in fact is nothing but the voice coming from the flute of Krishna. And he played over that flute so melodious that everything becomes and adopts opposite character. So the stone where he was standing, it is hard, but it left its own character of hardness and melted. And his footprints got imprinted over that stone. Similarly, moon which goes from east to west stopped and started seeing what is going to happen here. And gopis who were to stay in their house and do household job, they gave up everything and they came here. And such Ras Leela type pastimes being performed here. He was saying that nearby is a Luk-Luki Kund. Maharaj also informed us there in Kamyavan Brinda Devi temple, it was told, Luk-Luki Kund. Luk-Luki means you hide and I will try to find you. Luk means Luk-Luki, that try to hide. Hide and seek game was being played here. How? You know, it's a very big pond. We cannot see. Say at distance it is there. Very big pond. And Radharani with her friends Sakhis, she was taking bath. And Krishna on the other side, in such a hiding way that she could not notice, dived into water. And just like a tortoise or crocodile, he went inside the water and he went to that place where Radharani was taking bath, and he caught her feet like a crocodile and trying to drag her into water. And she cried, "Oh, crocodile has caught her feet," and caught her feet, and she was being dragged into water and started drowning. And about to drown, at that time he left and then he came to save her. So this such type of hide and seek pastimes takes place here, which is called Luk-Luki Kund. Nearby there is a place, वो किधर है? रामेश्वर?
ये उससे आगे
beyond that, I remember about 3 years before Maharaj took us there. That place is full of water. It is a sort of, as if you can see, sea, ocean, very huge pond of water and deep also. It's sort of ocean, not exactly ocean. In Braj there is no any sea. So Gopis Maharaj was telling that time, you must be heard that wrestling story, that where Radha and Krishna had wrestling, and Radha Rani defeated Krishna, and then Krishna said, oh, I am not being defeated, I am victorious. How you are victorious? Because my nose is up and your nose is down. So Maharaj was saying that such type of pastime used to take place. Then Gopi said, you always boast too much that you are so much powerful, or you had very many incarnations. Once you are Ram, you did thing. Once you are Varaha, you did this thing. We don't believe. Anyway, if you have got anything, any power in you, show that in incarnation of Ram, we hear that Ram made a bridge over ocean. Can you make a small bridge on this small water passage? He said, why not? He just called. He just played over his flute. Oh, so many monkeys came, and they came with stones and they made a very beautiful bridge there. So I remember 3-4 years I went with Maharaj, and there are still big stones like bridge, and we could go on those stones as if we are going. They are not stones, rather they are called chattan, what you call rocks. Big rocks are there, and there is bridge of that rock. That is called Setu. Setu means bridge. Setu Bandh Rameshwaram. You know, the real bridge was made by Ram from Rameshwaram. That is on the south extreme of India. So that is called Setu Bandh Rameshwaram. So such type of pastimes took place here, and we might have seen the footprints of Krishna over there. Now we will go to. अब कहाँ जाएंगे हम लोग?
भोजन थाली। आज भाद्र द्वितीया है, भाई दूज।
अच्छा।
आज जमुना किनारे गोपियों ने कृष्ण को भोजन कराया, भैया दूज ने। और
हाँ, बोल राम का इसके लिए जो आप भगवान के लिए रकम मांगा और जो मणि अर्पण भगवान
Maybe I should take a picture.
Everything will get together. I can almost promise you.
Hold the camera while you put your.
बाबा आप पैर रखे। अरे कहाँ कर रखे हैं बाबा? थाली है बाबा। अरे भोजन थाली है। भोजन थाली है।
कहाँ मेरा पाव है?
आपका यही आ गया। अरे नहीं है।
Just don't touch your feet on the rock.
पूरा सिला है बाबा। पूरा ये भोजन थाला है।
सब सिला। पूरा सब थाली।
आप लोग अपना अपना स्थान ग्रहण कर लीजिए। आप लोग बैठिए सब।
Taking the photo or is it joking? Cheers. But jalo hala ase.
Hey, Sudam Guru.
Lao pani lao.
तुलसी पत्ता कुदा दो अरे गाजर Where's the tulsi leaf?
दूध ये हाथ में मत बैठो अरे अरे
मत बैठो भाई उस पर ना बैठो दूध की धार पे उधर बैठो उधर राजी के ऊपर बैठो श्री गौरा
अरे किसी के ऊपर फैला दे
धो पानी से
किसी के ऊपर फैला दे
आप जो अधिकारी हो
मैं हाथ में लेना उसको Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Nam Hare Krishna,
Ram প্যান্ট খুলে কাপড় খুলে ভাস বাবা আপনার দোকান ঠিক করুন অন্তর বাহিনী দোকান বিক্রি হচ্ছে
Lui, il arrête pas de passer là. Bonjour, journée.
जिनका हो गया चलो भाई देरी हो रही कभी नहीं चलो और लोगों
अरे पंडा के लारा दान करो भाई
चलो चलो
यात्रा कर रहे हैं पुरंदर पे तुम चले जाओ तो चलो इसको अरे मैनेजर साहब इसको मणि याद टूट जाएगा किसी के लग जाएगा कुछ नहीं मस्ती में अपना मणि जाएगा अरे धक्का मारो अरे शिवानंद धक्का मारो अरे धक्का अरे मेरे कपड़े खुले जाबे
Slippery,
sleeping, not sleeping.
Sit down, no good. Sleeping good. Very good.
मैनेजर बोलेगा जीवित है ना यात्रा का मैनेजर अब सो जाओ यात्रा का मैनेजर बोला चलो
मेरे को कोई पकड़ना नहीं, मैं अकेला जाऊंगा। तुम लोग क्यों पकड़ रहे हैं?
আমি ইমার্জেন্সি আছি, কাপড় উঠতে গেলে আমাকে কাপড় দেবে।
हरे कृष्ण। स्लिप महाराज
It's already on. It's on.
চলো পুরন্দর প্রভু,
चलो
Keep on the way, Sudevi. Sudevi, go to the other side. Go, Sudevi, go. Other side. Go right up there. Look how they're coming down. That's it, from that side, that side. तभी तो आई नहीं देता नहीं देख I need to get my camera Shibanunta. He's got my Kids again, you know? Watch it.
अब आप कहोगे
I can't even see
সবাইকে নিয়ে আসলে
না এখন চলো में लगा चलो
कासर बाजार चलो चलो
हमारे सारे खो गए You can't even take photos. Come on, just stand. Come on, come on. Oh my God. Hey!
इसका हो गया कौन जाता है
source of egoism is the best of all and perfect and truth. But by the influence of illusory Maya of Lord Krishna Chandra, we have forgotten this relationship. We are getting so much trouble, birth and death, old age and jara, etc. Because we are not serving, which is our main duty. We are serving our children, wives, parents, relatives, and other animals, but not serving to Lord Krishna, which is the main duty of us. We have forgotten it. Everybody who has come to this earth are under this forgetfulness. So they cannot remember where is the offense, where is the wrong. Divine Master is always free from this sort of egoism. He is the eternal servant of Lord Krishna Chandra and his devotees. He comes down from the abode of Krishna Chandra as a inseparable agent of him to this world to impart us the knowledge of our duty, true duty, and attract us to the other. So we are always grateful to my Divine Master and to the devotees who has shown the seed in my heart, so that one day I will get the real service, and that service will end in the service of Vrishabhanu Nandini and Lord Krishna Chandra. Thank you. ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै